Hey everyone, so basically in today's GFG POTD we have a problem. Find the sum of last n nodes of the linked list. So basically it is an easy level of problem, and as the problem explained here or mentioned here, given a single linked list, calculate the sum of the last n nodes. Note, it is guaranteed that n must be less than or equal to number of nodes. Okay, so basically in this given problem we have a singly linked list and we have some element, and we need to take the sum of the last n node as the problem given here. So basically this is an easy level of problem, and as we can say here example first, if you're talking about example first, so these are the elements inside the singly linked list, and if you're talking about n, so here n is equal to 3. That means we need to return the sum of the last n nodes, that means 3 nodes. So the sum of 10, 4, 3, 17. So here we have to return 17 as an output. Similarly, if we're talking about example second, so here linked list is 1 and 2. There's only 2 element, and here n is also given as 2. So from last 2 element, if we take the sum of those 2 nodes, we get the sum as 3. So our output will be 3. So we have to solve this problem. Okay, so basically the topic text contains linked list and data structures. So basically if I have to explain about the approach how we can solve this given problem, so basically this is really very easy problem in the case of linked list. The approach is really very simple. What we have to do, let's understand. So basically this is our example first, and here the value is actually n is equal to 3. That means here we have to return the sum of n nodes from the last. Okay, and here the value of n is equal to 3. So here we have to return the sum of these 3 nodes, okay, which is like equal to 17. So the approach to solve this given problem is, first of all we have to traverse through complete linked list. Once we traversing one by one by all the nodes, we actually taking the count. So here we have to declare one variable, let's say here count. So in our first approach we have to make a count of linked list. By traversing through complete linked list we get the count. Like if you're talking about this particular example here, so here after traversing through complete linked list we get the count as 6. And now in the second step we need to focus on only those steps which we want to remove. So for that we have to like in this case we can say here we have to only focusing on these 3 last node element. Remaining we don't need to care about it. So for that what we have to do, here we have to remove count. We know count variable which have the value as 6, and the n value which we have to take the sum. So what we have to do here, we need to take count minus n, by which we get those nodes which we do not want to take the sum of it, like these 3. Okay, so here we get 3. So if I'm doing all those things, now we can simply take the sum of all these 3 nodes. So let's understand properly here. So first of all I have to declare one variable, let's say count, which is initially declared as and initialized with 0, and then after it I have to make a node star temp, which is basically should traverse the linked list. Okay, now it will traverse while temp is not equal to null till we need to do what, we need to make a count plus plus, and we need to move temp is equal to temp next. By this step, by completing this step, we are actually we got the number of nodes in the given linked list. Now once we get the number of linked list, we need to subtract from count. We need to subtract n from counts. So here what we have to do, here we have to do count minus is equal to, that means count is equal to count minus n. Once we count, we got the unwanted nodes, where we don't have to perform any operations on that nodes particularly. Okay, so here again what we have to do, here we have to again define our temp variable, which because it is actually traversed and complete their traversal. So now again we need to do the same thing. That means we need to, in our third step, we need to again traverse from the head node. So here we actually saying that temp is equal to head, and in this time we need to focusing on this only those elements which are wanted, that means which you want to take the sum of it. So for that, here we have to also like declare like int sum with initialization as 0. Okay, and again here we need to traverse it. Here while temp is not equal to null, we need to traverse it, and here we need to check the condition, like if my count is not null, that means we have to if count is not null, that means we have to only focus on these three nodes. Okay, because we know that count, if the count is actually reaching at this place, it will become 0. Okay, so if it is not null, then we need to do what, we need to make, if count is not null, we need to simply take sum is equal to temp value, temp data. Okay, so else we can also say that else we need to do what, count minus minus, and at the last we need to move temp is equal to temp next, and at the last we need to return the sum. So let's try to compile and run. So its compilation is completed. Let's try to submit it. So it's submitted. So that's all for the today. Thanks for watching.